KQKI News, I'm Brady Burrell coming to you with Brian Prodich. We're coming to you from Xenar Road here in Patterson with an update on that earlier plane crash. Brian, I had to step away for a few minutes. You've been here, but it does appear that the fire had actually spread into the cane field at least for a few moments.
Yeah, it seemed like it was beginning to spread over toward the west, Brady. And that's, of course, they called in a lot of reinforcement, fire departments from different areas that have come in. You can see them turning off of Xenar Road and actually going into the cane field right now. They're just trying to figure out how far it has spread. But when you look at it, you see some smoke, but we just really don't know how much of a fire it is right now.
Exactly. I mean, when I got out here, we can tell you that the initial call came in right at an hour ago to Patterson Volunteer Fire Department along with the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. But when they got out here and then when I got out here about maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, it was thick black smoke coming from the scene of the crash. And then they were able to,
yeah,
there we go.
You can kind of tell the smoke coming up. That's off toward the west, I would have to say. So that's a pretty good distance right there as we look at it.
It definitely is. As a matter of fact, like I said, I had to run down the road here in Patterson. When I came back up Highway 90, the smoke was visible for a couple of miles down 90 from the area around Patterson State Bank. I can tell you this, now we have not confirmed any type of injuries or fatalities. I can tell you that the St. Mary Parish Coroner's Office just left the scene. We do know that. But again, we cannot confirm anything at this point. Earlier, Acadian AirMed had circled over the scene, but as they were circling to land, they were canceled. So unfortunately, we did see the coroner's office here. However, we have not confirmed anything. Obviously, it's not good. It doesn't appear to be good when you see the coroners, but we cannot confirm anything.
We're not sure if it was landing or taking off. We just don't have much information right now.
Exactly. Initially, as I said, the Patterson Volunteer Fire Department was dispatched, St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, then Bayou Vista Volunteer Fire Department, followed by Berwick and then Franklin Fire Departments. And now they're fighting basically a fire in the cane field that has spread from the initial crash.
Yeah, and of course we are in that burn ban right now, so that just kind of tells you that we're still dry. And all of this cane is and the brush, it's just unfortunately ripe for fire conditions right now.
Exactly, and if there's any silver lining, it's that we had some rain the past couple of days.
That's correct.
But we are waiting for additional information from the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office or someone who could give us some answers. But right now it's a still very active scene. As I mentioned, about 20 minutes after 3 o'clock this afternoon, this plane crash was reported. It happened in the cane field just across from the Patterson Airport. Again, we do not know what type of plane. We do not know how many occupants. We don't know if they were arriving or if they were departing at this point, but it did catch fire, and the fire it looks like it was initially under control, but it has since spread to the nearby cane field. So we've got several fire departments out here, including Patterson, Bayou Vista, Berwick, as well as Franklin Fire Department's Acadian ambulance was on scene. I'm not sure if they're still, I do believe they're still out here. And as I mentioned, Acadian AirMed was circling just before they landed. They were canceled. And then unfortunately, we did see the St. Mary Parish Coroner's Office truck just leave. Definitely not a good sign, but there's nothing we can confirm at this point.
That's right, Brady. So we're just waiting on more information right now. What we can tell you for sure that a plane has crashed in Patterson. Some of the cane field has been placed on fire, and right now they're trying to fight that fire.
Exactly. As soon as we can get additional information, we are trying to get some additional information from the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. again, they're busy. It's an active scene out here, but as soon as we can get additional details, we'll come back live here on the KQKI Digital Video Network. You can also follow us on Facebook, be listening to 95.3 FM, and also you can continue to monitor KQKInews.com and download the KQKI smartphone app for up-to-the-minute information on this